For your health this morning, last week we went over strategies to keep our New Year's resolutions. In a nationwide poll of over 1,000 adults last month, 26% said they wanted to improve their health in the year 2022. Typically, of course, that means dieting and exercising for good heart health. But our health expert, Karen Owak, says we also need to focus on our gums if we want to improve our overall health. Karen, I would never have thought of gums as being something so important when it comes to our overall health.
Right. A lot of people don't. When they say they want to improve their health, they never think about the gums. And it's really, really important. And doctors, researchers have now seen, they definitely see the link between gum disease and other diseases, particularly heart disease.
Okay, so talk to me a little bit about gum disease and, what exactly it is and why it's so bad for us.
Well, the number one, bacteria that's growing at the tooth root. And the problem with bacteria is that it can, a couple things, is that it could disrupt and irritate the lining within the arteries. It could also affect the platelets. So the platelets are the cells that involve clotting. But the other problem with bacteria is that it can travel from your mouth to other areas of your body, particularly the lungs, and it can cause pneumonia. So you get pneumonia, that's also going to make your heart work harder because trying to get oxygen and blood flow to irritated, inflamed lungs is difficult. And the other problem is that here we are in a COVID era, we have pneumonia is one of the side effects, so it's real important to not only mask up, but take care of those teeth in the mouth underneath the mask.
Brushing your teeth twice a day, flossing, that sort of thing. Flossing is huge for our gums.
Right. The inflammation, chronic inflammation is also problematic, and that's a problem with the gum disease. Gum disease causes inflammation, and when you have chronic inflammation, then it's also linked to chronic diseases. So one of the diseases that it's correlated with is myocarditis, and myocarditis is inflammation of the heart muscle. And when that happens, you can have rapid heart failure, sudden cardiac arrest. So the inflammation is very problematic.
Stroke as well becomes a risk.
Yeah, so we have heart disease, stroke, heart attack. All of those are a consequence of inflammation. Heart disease, when you have gum disease, it spreads inflammation throughout your body. And when it's inside the lining of your arteries, it can roughen that inner lining that's supposed to be nice and smooth. And when it gets roughened like that, plaque will tend to stick to it. That's what's causing the coronary artery disease. And then when you're inflamed, one of the other things that happens is that it can cause that plaque to crack, rupture, and it could travel and dislodge someplace else, and it could cause a clot. So therefore, you have the stroke or the heart attack.
You also have type 2 diabetes here.
Yeah, there's definitely people that have diabetes tend to have a lot of inflammation, and they have a tendency to infections. Therefore, gum infections is not a surprise. They especially have to be very diligent about taking care of their teeth and their gums.
You also put rheumatoid arthritis, and then another word that I've never actually heard of, cerebrovascular disease?
Yeah, so cerebrovascular disease is diseases within the brain, the vessels of the brain. So it's affecting blood flow, affecting how well those blood and oxygen gets to the nerves. So one of the main contributors of dementia is this cerebral vascular disease. So another really important reason to take care of your teeth.
Talk to me just a little bit about symptoms. If people are thinking, okay, how do I make sure I don't have gum disease? What are some things we need to be looking out for?
Red swollen gums, bleeding gums. If you've ever tried to floss, well, if you don't floss enough, the gums will tend to bleed. Also, you have pain when chewing. Loose teeth, your gums start to recede, so your teeth start to sink in. But any kind of sensitivity can be a sign of the gum disease, periodontal disease.
I think this is a good time to remind folks that if you put off going to the dentist during COVID-19, you should probably get on a phone, call your dentist right now and make that appointment, because that's who's going to really help you if you do have any of these symptoms.
Absolutely. And you know, when we think about our health, we're thinking diet, exercise, stress management, but we need to tack on good oral health care on top of that, because that can affect, as we just described, that can affect a lot of your overall health.
All right. Well, floss every day. And you floss twice a day or just once a day? What's the directive
At
there?
least once a day. Okay. Some people do it twice a day, like after eating. So it's a good idea to take care of those gums as much as you can. Make sure that you kind of rinse after you eat. That's another important part of good oral health care. And eating the right foods. You know, we kind of forget about that.
Yeah.
The sugars, hopefully all the Christmas sweets are gone, and you're now kind of getting back on track with eating the right healthy foods that are good for your teeth as well as your heart and everything else.
All right, Karen, thank you so much for making sure we focus a little bit on our gum health this new year. Thanks so much. We'll talk with you next week.
Okay, bye-bye.
We'll be right back.